Yeah.
And I'm someone...
So yeah, Jeff Bezos, you don't matter.
What is the obsession with Jeff Bezos right now? You're gonna have to name it like...
Jeff Bezos.
Sense of self, and also Jeff Bezos. Upside down clap. That's a new one. Is my face turning red?
Yeah.
It's okay. I can edit that. Not really. I don't actually know how to do that. Like, what do you think your main character traits are? If you were to pick 3 things to, like, define your personality.
I have all the humor in this family. Of course.
Of course.
I don't know. I don't really think about that, though. Like, I don't think... What's my personality? I think I'm kind. When it matters.
When it matters.
See, and it's very hard for me to talk about myself in a positive light because I don't want to sound like a narcissistic, egotistical, like... And it makes me uncomfortable, too. Like, I just don't...
No, I very much relate to that. Well, I think, like, I do that, too. So it's maybe a common experience.
Yeah.
But do you believe you're good at video games? So why do you not want to say?
I don't want to be wrong, then. Like, because I don't want to be wrong.
Yeah, that's fair. I get that. So you don't want your perception of yourself to be at odds with other people's perception of you.
Yeah.
It's like when you say you think you have all the humor in this family, that's definitely at odds with my perception.
That's funny.
So far you have one word to describe yourself.
Lazy.
Lazy.
Is that a personality?
I feel like that's a fair way to describe yourself.
Yeah, I think I'm very lazy.
What do you feel like motivates you?
What motivates me? Other people's, like, houses. Like, when I went to my mom's house, it was very clean. So, like, when I got back, I was like, damn, I want, yeah.
So, like, seeing other people do things makes you want that in your own life?
Like, I see Jeff Bezos being a billionaire. I'm like, I want to be a billionaire. I don't do that. I just want to...
You don't want to be a billionaire?
I would like to be a billionaire, but, like, I want to pay taxes. And pay my employees. And give them breaks.
That's good.
Third. What's my third?
3 hours later. 6 hours later.
Oh. What's my third? I don't know.
You can only think of 2 words to describe yourself?
I guess. Like I said,
I
I'm
would
not
love a therapist to dissect that. It's just so different because I'm constantly... Maybe I'm just self-absorbed. Because I'm constantly thinking about, like, my own sense of self and my perception versus other people's perception. I think it probably comes from how other people... I'm always thinking about how other people think of me, whereas you don't necessarily always have that problem. So the natural consequence of that is almost like, okay, well, how am I presenting and... Yeah.
I would... Okay, my third... I think... I am introverted.
That's so interesting, because I don't think anyone who's ever met you would say you're introverted. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying it's very interesting that you consider yourself introverted. The noise on this is probably going to be wild.
It's okay.
Just going to hear people mowing.
No, it's okay. This is like a test. And when we become like Jeff Bezos level, we could buy like a nice microphone.
That's what we will do with our billions of dollars. Buy a nice microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
what about you?
I struggle to find, like, positive things, which is not as sad as it seems. Because it's not for lack of, like, them being there or me thinking they're there. It's kind of, like, me doubting if they're genuine or if they're kind of this persona I've put on because I'm so concerned of how other people perceive me. I don't know. But also, my therapist says that you can't question intentions too much because it'll drive you crazy and you'll never find anything good.
Oh yeah, on a side note, when we get like Jeff Bezos level, all the homies are getting therapists.
Yeah. That's true. That's a good thing. Us first. When stuff needs to get done, I'm very good at getting stuff done.
Oh, yeah.
And I am a very hard worker. But if you're right there and you're offering to turn the light out for me, then obviously I'm going to say yes.
No, yeah.
And like not complaining about it.
Can I complain about one thing?
The bugs.
No, it's hot.
We should talk about why we chose to get so many dogs, because the dog hair in here is insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how this is not stuff you constantly think about. It just, like, what do you think about?
Me?
Yeah. I don't mean that as a criticism. I mean it like I'm so kind of existential by nature that I don't know what it's like to
do you want to know what I think
that.
about, like, existential?
Yeah.
When we die, right? Where does our consciousness go? Like, do I just transfer to a different, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm saving those thoughts for, like, when I'm old. I don't think I can handle them. At this point, I'm just kind of like, eh.
Yeah. And also I think about, like, other planets, like, it's there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
you think about, like, your...
Yeah, no, I don't think about me, because
You don't think about your place in the universe?
No, I think about, like, there's an actual physical planet that we can theoretically touch right now existing. Like, there's a thing that exists right now, a rock sitting at Mars. You know, that's what I think about. I don't think about myself. We don't matter. Like, we just exist.
Yeah, I mean, I think that too. I think that there is no greater purpose in life, not to be a downer, but you still have all this time, and, like,
Yeah.
I still think about what should I do with it, and, like, what is the human experience. And I'm someone...
So yeah, Jeff Bezos, you don't matter.
What is the obsession with Jeff Bezos right now? You, like, talked about him once in your life before, now it's come up 5 times.
I don't know. It was a recurring theme in this video.
Like, what do you want to do
In
like,
life?
Like, what do you think measures a good life? What do you want to what do you want to do, like, job wise?
Like what? Have a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Be, like, work to the point where my family's comfortable.
So just taking care of
Yeah.
people you love.
Yeah. And then that's it, you know?
It doesn't have to be more than
And then
that.
die, and then just your existence. I don't know. You know what? I'm not blaming myself for being uneducated. I'm blaming Jeff Bezos.
Do you think people are often wrong about themselves?
Jeff Bezos? Oh, I don't know.
You know how we were talking about you don't want to say, like, you're good at video games? And I would say the same thing about, I don't want to say I'm good at writing, because I don't want those two perspectives to kind of clash.
You are very good at writing, though.
Thank you. I try to trick people into telling me it so I can just, like, feed my ego, because I won't do it for myself, so I'm desperate for compliments. So what do you think it would take for you to just be, like, confident and say, like, yes, I am good at video games. I'm good at this thing.
When I play-
It's a thing you believe anyways.
When I play a lot, I guess. Again, hone my skill.
But you already think you're good at them.
Oh.
So that's not the problem.
Win a tournament. No, I'm not really good at winning
So you
tournament.
think that you just need to be better before you're allowed to say you're good?
Yeah.
Do you think you will ever be at a point where you feel better enough?
Probably.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you feel like that's achievable?
Yeah.
What's it like to be you?
If you're content, then and you're happy, then that's.
I
don't
just
really
want to
think-
have a farm with chickens and...
Oh, remember
like
that? Remember that video I sent you? When it was like middle of downtown Savannah. There was just a chicken just roaming around.
I'm, like, so mad I wasn't there for that. It's like nothing happens for 4 years, and then there's just a chicken downtown,
random
and
ass
I
chicken.
wasn't there. That's so upsetting.